me again. Just checking in. We're going to do some transplanting of our beans and our tomatoes today. So before we get started, I just want to say I'm so excited to see everybody's pictures that you're sending in our group. So I just wanted to let you know not to worry about your chives or if any of your herbs haven't started germinating yet. This is the one that I did. So I would have planted these about 3 days before you guys got your kits from Dana. And as you can see, my parsley is just germinated and has broken the soil. My basil has just started breaking the soil as well. And my chives are just barely starting to come up right now. Chives are much slower at germinating. I have this just to show you. This is a tray of 200 little chive pods that I did. And I did these about 2 weeks before I did the window box. So as you can see, they're slow growers, but once they take off, they'll be great. Okay, and this is my salad mix. Again, you have to make sure when you water, you're just giving the salad mix a little sprinkle and you give it a little bit of airflow. Put it outside during the day after you water it. Lettuce likes the cool temperatures anyway, so it's okay to have it outside. And that's it. So now I wanted to also show you, so this is my little pods. So some of my tomatoes are just starting to germinate and some of them have already germinated. And I wanted to show you this. So not all of my pods germinated with my beans. And like you guys, or like some of you, I had 2 pods that, because of the moisture, the bean seeds went green and moldy. So I got rid of those. But I also wanted to show you why not all seeds will germinate, and that's okay. That's why we gave you extras. So this one started to germinate and was starting to do really well, but then somewhere along the line it must have got stuck and it broke off. And so I could probably put that in some soil and see if it'll germinate, because it does have some nice healthy roots on it. But I won't put it in with our pots. So let me just see here now. We're going to start with our beans. So I'm actually going to, I'll use this one. So this is, I've got 2 beans germinated in 1 pod here. So this is these are nice healthy plants because I've got nice white roots coming out the bottom. So I want to carefully rip open, just rip the fabric. This is a dissolving fabric, so rip it open, just like that. And you feel free to put all of that nice peat moss in there. And then very carefully pull your seedlings apart just like that. Okay? Now for your beans, I'm going to put 2 bean stalks in this 1 pot. So I'm just going to go down about an inch or up to your knuckle. Make a little hole and put one on one side. And then I'm going to make a hole, same on the opposite side, and put that in. So it looks just like that. Okay? Now, I'm just going to grab, this is the fertilizer you guys have at home that we sent you. And it is a 6-12-12. Yeah, 6-12-12. So I'm just going to put a tiny little sprinkle right on top there. Now for my tomatoes, now for the other beans, I'm actually going to use the same size pot, and this is the one that I'm giving you guys extras of. So I'm gonna put one bean plant in each pot. So I have 3 that are germinated nicely, so I'll have 3 extra pots there. So now I have my Tiny Tim tomatoes, And again, I'm gonna just rip open my little casing there. And I'm gonna mix the peat moss into my soil. And then again, very gently pull your tomato seeds apart so you have your little roots hanging. So make sure you're not transplanting anything unless it has its true leaf, so its second set of leaves. And you'll know the difference because they're usually shaped differently than the first leaves that come out. So for tomatoes actually, and I might have a larger one here I can show you, but you want to plant your tomatoes, your roots nice and deep. And I'm going to plant mine. I'm going to put actually 2 of these in here in this one pot. They're tiny Tims, so they should do just fine in this pot. And they're a nice little compact bush. And so I'm going to plant them nice and deep. So I'm going to show you guys, this is a little bit of a bigger tomato plant. So if you want to wait until your tomatoes are this size, your tomato seedlings are this size, that's okay too. So pinch off, either just with your fingernail, pinch off the first set of leaves so that you have just your true leaves. And I don't know if you can zoom in a little bit there, but if you zoom in, you'll see that some of your you have little, it looks like little hairs on the stem of your tomato plant. So you want, if I were transplanting this into this pot right here, I would make a little hole, but I would put it nice and deep, just like that, so that just that second set of leaves is showing. So all of those little hairs will actually, they'll start to grow and they'll just help form more roots, okay? And it helps keep it nice and healthy. So I'll take that out now. Actually, that's just my sample. And then that's it. And I'm going to do another little, just again, another little sprinkle. And I'm going to put that over here. So once again, I say tiny Tim tomatoes. They're, the plants are nice, compact bush shape. And this is an 8-inch pot. So this will hold one tiny Tim tomato plant nicely, okay? So again, feel free to help yourself to those extra pots that we have, just for, of course, social distancing. Right now we're not open, so I'd love to invite everybody in to come get them, but I've got them set outside. Let me know if there's no more out there, and I've got tons more I can put out for you, okay? Once again, happy growing, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send a message or give me a call. Take care, everybody. Happy growing.